it is Meri
and Alma.
And we ready to like,
subscribe,
share,
comment
down below. This is season 9, episode 8 and 9. We're putting it together. So we're going to go ahead and get right into it, you guys. Oh my God, the kids are going to be getting adopted. It is official. Christine is now Robin's biggest cheerleader, honey. She is happy. She is clapping her 2 feet and her 2 hands, honey. And I think that's very interesting. I think Cody has traumatized her since the anniversary. And she has now decided that she's going to be the flaky and be Robin's supporter.
Yeah, she's
and
going
try
to
to
Meri
show
2.0.
Yes, she's going to show how much she loves the family so he can love her.
Yes.
And give her the sex she's been needing.
Intimacy, not just the sex too, right?
Right,
but
of course.
Sex. I don't think he's having sex with her. I really don't.
But
I don't want to get all up in their business, their personal business.
Yes.
But I don't think he is.
I don't think so either. That's why she's looking so desperate.
I know.
But yes, so they went to the office actually, and Meri, I barely saw Meri. She was in the corner somewhere.
I know.
Somewhere over there.
You actually, do you think she was there?
I didn't think she was there.
I was searching the crowd.
I don't think
but
she
then
went.
I finally saw her just this much of her head behind someone else's
But
head.
you know, before they even went there to go see Ron or whatever, they went to her office.
Yeah.
And they were filming her. You remember she was sitting down at the couch, she was looking at her phone, she just threw it down, and she's like, it's great. It's great news, you know, that's why we did this.
That's why we did it, for the kids. Right?
Like,
as if to say, that's what it should be about. But for what my eyes see of how I was bamboozled, I'm seeing something else.
Free her. Free her from the shackles of polygamy.
I think she's freeing herself.
Free herself from Cody. But so it turns out they're actually going to be changing the birth certificate, so he will actually be the father.
Listed as the father. I thought
that was kind of crazy though, because he didn't birth them.
Yeah, I didn't know that, but yeah, they put him as the father, and also Dayton. You know, Dayton is actually just his nickname. But they're going to put that on his birth certificate
as his real name.
David Dayton. Yeah. You know, whatever he's Brown. But Brown's going to be the new name. Yeah. And the judge did not take him away to the chamber. They thought that he'll do that and ask him directly, Dayton, since he's 15. Ask him directly, do you want to be adopted? So, but the judge didn't do that. He just said, congratulations, you have been
Hold
adopted.
on, wait, you done skipped over. Because we got to talk about how they went to go tell the kids first. And then we got to talk about the news.
That is so true.
So they went to go tell the kids, yes, we're going to officially adopt you. I signed paperwork or whatever. Nobody really seemed that excited except for Aurora following in her mama footsteps.
Yes,
Jesus
she was
Lord.
crying, hugging Cody. Even Cody was like, are you guys excited?
And Dayton was just sat there like...
Yeah, he was just like...
Well, he said he was really shocked.
He was trying to process it. But even Brianna, the young daughter...
She didn't really react.
Yeah, she was kind of looking like... You know, and then Cody was like... Even after Aurora had already hugged him, he said, well, let me get up and hug Aurora. I mean, because she's happy. Like... He doesn't understand that it takes time for children. He should understand he has how many kids before these kids.
The thing is, he's selfish and he needs his ego stroked.
Yeah.
He needs validation. That's why he did that.
And he could have just... And so when he says that, it's almost like shade to the 2 children who didn't react the way they wanted him to. You know, and all he had to say was, you know, it's okay. You guys don't have to jump for joy. I'm sure... You're processing everything.
You really didn't have to say anything.
Just to know that I love you and I'm doing this out of love for you, and we're so excited if you'll be part of our family. That's it. But he couldn't even do that. He got upset, you know, because everyone wasn't as happy as, I don't know.
It was very odd. Yeah. That's how I felt. I felt like it was
very
odd.
Later on...
Yeah, but they weren't that excited. Oh, you need to say something?
No, go ahead.
But yeah, they weren't as excited, whatever, stuff like that. So I just thought he really should have just left it alone. Yeah. But they waited for all the wives to leave. Yeah. And then they announced that they are having another kid.
Yes.
Robin is pregnant, and he said it is a long time coming. Yes. And then they turned to Dayton and said that, oh, the baby will be here around your birthday. Mind you, Dayton's birthday is the same day as Mary's. Just shoot this lady. Yeah. At this point, just shoot her, Cody. Yeah. There's only so much somebody can take. Like, it's so crazy. You divorced me. Yes. You married the love of your life. You go adopt your kids. Yes. And now you're having a baby. Yes. On my birthday.
Yes. And I bet you she was pregnant before they started this whole thing.
I bet she was pregnant before they even got the divorce. What is this? There is no sympathy.
She may have even told Cody, like, put the whatever on him and say, you know, I just cannot see myself having another baby. That baby's gonna be a Brown, and my other 3 babies are not Browns. And so he went to put the moves on Meri, and then next thing you know, Meri going to the attorney.
But you know what I forgot to say? Because it was like, I think maybe 2 episodes ago or 3 episodes. Remember when Cody was talking with Robin or whatever, something like that, and he said, when we cut Solomon's hair, can we have another baby?
Yes.
And they cut his hair that day.
She smiled.
And I'm sure they had sex that night.
But she was smiling like,
well, I'm already pregnant.
Yeah, that's the smile that it looked like she had. And remember I told her, I said her tummy looks kind of...
She did not look like she was skinny before. It looked like she had a tummy.
I said her tummy. And remember when they went to go see if she has more than 1 child or whatever? And the girls went with her. The girls went with her and they checked it. Her tummy is big. That tummy looked like it looked pretty big to me.
It looked like at least 3-4 months, right?
Definitely at least 4 or 5 months, actually.
I just can't believe this. Like, y'all just had no sympathy for Meri.
No, not at all.
Not 1 lick of sympathy. No. Not even 1 grain of rice of sympathy. No. Like, I just could not believe.
Why do they have sympathy? They haven't had sympathy all this time.
I know, but my thing is, like, at this point, like, y'all could have... It's just too much. It's actually too much. You saw how that one was bawling her eyes out. And then you go get pregnant on her birthday?
Well, get pregnant so that 9 months later you're going to have a baby on Dayton's birthday, which is the same as Mary's birthday.
You're married. You're adopting the kids. He's definitely not having sex with Meri. Because if he was, she would not have started dating a woman. So as far as I'm concerned, it is ridiculous. Actually ridiculous. And I just cannot believe what is going on here.
And they tried to say in the camera, Robin was like, oh, it's been about a week or 2.
We've known for 2 weeks. You are on life.
But then later on, when she was talking to Christine's mom, she said, I mean, we've had to hold this up for like the past 3 weeks or so. So that means it's been about a month.
Or longer than that.
Yeah, so it just seems to me, I was just like, okay, Robin, I mean, you know, you guys just cut it out. But yeah, she's pregnant. They got Meri somehow to announce that she's pregnant. You know.
Because she wants to throw them off because she had such a hard time last time. They were leaving their home. Yeah. They had a new wife. Yeah. They were uprooted from everything. They were in a tiny ass vacation home. Yeah. Sharing bedrooms. Yeah. It was not about you, boo. Yeah. It was about everything else going on. But she decided a little part of me wanted to tell my kids because I didn't want to have a bad experience. Yeah. And
I want everybody to be excited.
Yes, and then also, you know, I just felt like, you know, they wouldn't be happy. Yeah. So I decided to distract them with Meri, you know. And when they finally were all happy, you know, I was just like...
I was surprised.
Thank God, you know, it was all good. I was like, you get on my damn nerve, Robin. And I'm really not trying to be biased against her.
I was surprised. You're not being biased. We're not being biased against Robin. It's just... the way she's moving, and actually I can respect that. The only thing that I have a problem is when it's hurting Meri so much. Meri didn't have, you could have asked Christine. You didn't have to go tell Meri that
she's already going through enough.
She's going through enough.
And the thing, she didn't even sound excited when she announced. She said and the thing is when Robin she sat down. Yes, but the thing is, Cody was making it so dramatic. He said, "Look at Meri.
Everybody look at Meri. Look at Meri," because Robin was sitting down in front. Meri was standing up behind Robin, and Robin was sitting down. Yeah. So when they look at Meri, of course they'll see Robin or something. Yeah. You know.
And then she's like, "Oh, Robin's pregnant." Yeah. She said it with no happiness in her voice. Yeah. The whole thing was just a mess.
Yeah, it was cringy.
It was very cringy, and I feel horrible for Meri. Yeah. You know, but
so the day has come
for the adoption.
Yeah. Sorry. Yeah, so the day has come for the adoption. And everybody's wearing their Sunday best to go. There was a cute thing where Cody was showing Dayton how to tie a tie. Yeah, and that was cute. Dayton trying to learn how to tie a tie, so that was cute.
Oh no, but first we have to talk about the therapy session, because that was on this episode 8 as well. But
therapy session for who?
Christine and no, first Meri had a health scare. Okay. Meri actually had a health scare. Yeah. She said she had lost a total of 38 pounds in 6 weeks. So she was losing weight very rapidly, which she thought was very abnormal. So she had to go to the doctor to see what was going on. Yeah. And they said they couldn't cancel out cancer. So she had to go see her OBGYN or whatever, stuff like that. I can't remember what happened with that or something. Yeah. But yeah, so she had this health scare. She had to go by herself
and I don't think she told anyone.
She didn't tell nobody, which I think is also another indication that her marriage is in the crapper.
And also the sister wife, she didn't feel like, and she didn't even tell Robin either.
Robin is the enemy.
Maybe she feels as though maybe Robin will tell Cody. Or
Robin
something.
Is the enemy now. Yeah. She has seen her clearly.
She has seen her. Yeah.
Yeah. But Cody and Christine decided to follow up with their therapist Nancy, because she left a day early. Yeah. Because she couldn't be there or whatever. So the last day they were there with Pat. Yeah. But they followed up with Nancy, and she said, how did it go? They talked about it and everything. But Christine said, when Robin came in, of course I was jealous. But also what I was really upset about is the fact that, Robin would really have an opinion. She'll mouth off to Cody. She'll be upset. She'll be irate or whatever. Yeah. And she will really get on Cody or whatever. But the thing is, she had a voice. Me, I always felt like I just had to cave
loves in. Her regardless. There's no repercussions to Robin, speaking her mind to Cody. But when Christine does it, he has a problem with it.
He takes away his love.
Exactly.
And she said, I just want to be loved through it. And she asked, well, does Robin have a voice with you? He said yes. She said, absolutely she does. But I just felt like that was really sad.
That is sad.
And
I'm happy she called him out on that.
Because it's favoritism. But yeah, y'all. So apparently this whole adoption process has been going on for a year. Robin has been in the family for 6 years, but they finally decided to go to the courthouse. But before then, Christine was with the kids or whatever, trying to get their Sunday best or whatever, stuff like that. Mm-hmm. And she decided to show Truly what the hell is going on with dolls. And as she's explained it, she says, "Oh crap, I'm getting emotional."
And she tries to show who the judge is and where Cody will be standing and Robin. And Truly was just like, Mom and Dad should not be playing with dolls. So maybe she's thinking in her mind, they made her cry. So, stop playing with dolls. Because when I play with my dolls, I don't cry. I love Truly.
Truly is so cute.
Truly.
Like, kids, they see stuff for what it is. There's no fluff with them. They just see it and they call it out.
Yeah, that's why Hunter loves them.
Yeah.
So he's just like, they're
so innocent.
Yeah, they just say it.
Yeah. So that was quite
interesting. So
what's going on with you, Christine? What's going on? Oh crap, I'm getting emotional. As Truly looks at her like,
Christine has lost herself.
Very much so.
She just lost herself. Cody has MF'd her.
Yes.
Mind F'd her.
Yeah. Yes, but they're at the adoption now. They've all gotten dressed or whatever. They're all going. It seems like Meri actually went because the way she was talking, it was like she was not going to go, honey.
Yeah.
But yeah, so they went there, whatever, and stuff like that. It was really quick, actually. Before people all sat down, they were already answering yes and no questions or whatever and stuff like that. The judge basically said, yes, I accept this adoption or whatever, stuff like that.
Congratulations.
Yes, they took a picture, Cody and the family that he only wants.
Yeah, just
Robin and her kids.
Children. And then Robin said, let's take up the whole family.
Yes.
And called everybody to take a picture. And then everyone filed out. Cody was like, okay, let's get out of here.
Yeah.
But I guess
he lingered to stay with Robin to give her some kiss.
And the cameraman caught it too. The cameraman, I tell
you, they're so shady. It's not the people, the camera people are the shadiest.
Look, the camera people pretending to go. And then look as they see them as Cody holds her face and just kisses her so passionately.
It wasn't that little peck that we be seeing. Nuh-uh.
But we were saying, to me, it seemed as though he was holding her face, kind of in a desperation.
Yeah.
I think that maybe even Robin is kind of like stepping away a little bit.
Yeah.
And because I told you that even very subtly, sometimes she'll turn her head away when he tries to kiss her. But this time, I guess that's why he held her face, like, you ain't going nowhere, and kissed her on the lips. But I think now that she has gotten everything,
checking off her boxes, honey.
She found a man, good for her. She found a man that was good for her.
Not somebody that she was in love with and infatuated with.
And had the means to provide for her. But I don't think romantically she feels him completely.
I think she's like Janelle a little bit.
Yeah.
I feel like there's like maybe 40% of Janelle in her.
And I think that's why she wanted a plural marriage.
She doesn't want to be with the man all the time.
Yeah.
For one. Two, I also she doesn't want to be with him all the time. Two, she wants the help that she needs. Mm-hmm. And then three, I also feel like, she looked at him and realized that, the wise help, he also has the means. He can get me to where I need to go. He can help my kids be secure. I wasted my 9 years on a dust ball. I was here in some tractor trailer, taking care of all these damn kids with no man in sight.
Yeah.
I gave myself up when I really shouldn't have. Right. And she said, I'm not going to do that anymore. I'm going to find somebody who will do what I need and who will help me and help my kids or whatever. Exactly. But I'm not going to marry for love. I'm going to take my time, make sure this man's courting me for a year, and then decide if I want to marry into this family. Exactly. But I'm going to take my time and make sure I do it right.
Exactly.
But not too much time because I'm getting older and my looks are going. Mm-hmm. So that's what she did. So I don't think that he's 100% romantically into him, but she's going to make it work because she has gotten everything she needed. Like we said, man, she did some gangster stuff. Gangster shit. Yep. She got married legally.
Yep.
She got, got him to divorce this woman, got her business, honey, got her kids adopted, has 2 more kids. So even if they were to get divorced, he still has to pay her child support. She did everything she needed to make sure that she is fine with and without him.
Absolutely.
She did plan A, B, C, D, E, and F.
Yes, absolutely. And now that
she
they're adopted,
popped out them babies.
When they have to go to college, he is on the books to pay for that. And she is, and
they even changed the birth certificates too. He's the legal father, so he has to take care of all that stuff.
Yes.
So even if they get divorced, it's on the birth certificate that's the father.
Oh well.
She went into that marriage, had a 5-year plan, and she did everything she needed to do.
She has got her 5-year plan, and like I told you, I said you need to write a 5-year plan for your marriage.
I started yesterday.
All right now, but ask somebody. Robin, you need to be making some
classes.
Some classes. We will go to those classes.
We will.
We will be there. We will pay for those classes.
You damn skip it. But y'all, that whole thing was crazy.
Yeah, but I am happy the kids are. I am happy that she has gotten what she set out to do. I always feel happy when a woman.
She's had an effed up past. She's making it with
She's making it work to do. Yeah. And that she is winning in a relationship with a man. I love that.
You better go on, girl.
Yep.
Love it.
But
it's Mary.
And Alma.
You want us to like,
subscribe,
share,
and comment
down below.